community is the soil in which the seeds of spiritual wisdom are nurtured into the blossoming trees of shared enlightenment. Evelyn Ashwood. Imagine stepping into a world where ancient tales unlock secrets for modern living. Each story from the Bible isn't just a relic of the past. It's a treasure trove of wisdom waiting to transform your life today. And this isn't about history. It's about your story, your struggles, your triumphs. In today's video, we dive deep into the metaphysical interpretations of these timeless narratives, discovering how they're not only relevant, but essential for navigating the complexities of modern life. From the strength of Samson to the courage of David facing Goliath, these stories hold keys to personal empowerment and spiritual insight that are as powerful today as they were thousands of years ago. Join us as we explore how to apply this ancient wisdom to achieve a life of greater purpose and peace. Metaphysical interpretation takes us beyond the literal words of the Bible, offering a deeper, more spiritual perspective on its ancient stories. At its core, metaphysics looks at what lies beneath the surface, exploring themes, symbols, and meanings that are not immediately obvious. This approach isn't about altering the text, but about deepening our understanding of it. While traditional interpretations often focus on historical context and literal meanings, metaphysical interpretation seeks to uncover the universal truths that can guide us in the present. By viewing biblical stories through this lens, we uncover layers of wisdom that speak directly to the challenges and questions of modern life. This method helps us see beyond the external circumstances of the narratives, revealing profound insights about life, faith, and our spiritual journey. The story of Samson is a powerful metaphor for the inner strength we all possess and the responsibilities that come with it. In this tale, we witness Samson, a man of extraordinary physical power, granted by divine promise, who faces the consequences of misusing that strength. From a metaphysical viewpoint, Samson's story prompts us to consider our own sources of strength and how we wield them. Are we using our talents and abilities for the greater good, or are we letting pride and personal grievances guide our actions? This narrative pushes us to reflect on the idea that true power comes with accountability. It challenges us to look inward and question how our actions influence our lives and the lives of those around us. As we explore these themes, we learn that leadership is not just about the strength to dominate, but the wisdom to empower and uplift. Samson's journey is a cautionary tale that teaches us the importance of aligning our personal strengths with our moral compass. The tale of David and Goliath isn't just a story of an underdog's victory. It's a profound lesson on the power of faith and the strength that comes from belief in something greater than oneself. In this metaphysical interpretation, Goliath represents more than just a physical giant. He symbolizes the overwhelming challenges and fears we all face in our lives. David, a young shepherd armed only with a sling and a few stones, stands for our potential to overcome adversity through faith and inner strength. When we face our own Goliaths, it may seem that we are ill-equipped for the challenge. Yet, Like David, we are reminded that true power doesn't come from physical might, but from an unwavering faith in our abilities and values. This story encourages us to look beyond the surface, to not judge our capabilities by the size of the obstacles we face, but by the depth of our courage and faith. It's about recognizing that within each of us lies the potential to overcome any challenge, no matter how insurmountable it might seem. This narrative inspires us to stand up against our fears with conviction and to trust in the greater good that guides our actions. The book of Job is a profound exploration of suffering and its place in the human experience. Job's story asks us to contemplate the metaphysical reasons behind our trials and the lessons we can draw from them. From this perspective, Job's immense suffering is not just a test of faith, but a journey towards a deeper understanding of divine sovereignty and human resilience. This narrative teaches us that suffering, while often inexplicable and overwhelming, can also lead to profound personal growth and spiritual insight. Job's unwavering faith amidst his adversities encourages us to maintain our beliefs even when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges. It prompts us to consider how our hardest times can refine our spirits and align us more closely with our life's purpose. Job's interactions with his friends and his forthright dialogue with the divine invite us to question the nature of righteousness and the complexities of moral judgment. This story does not simplify the good into rewards and the bad into punishments. Instead, it opens up a space for us to reflect on the richness of life's experiences and the mysteries of our existence. Through Job's story, we are inspired to find meaning in our sufferings and to trust in the larger, often unseen, plans at work in our lives. The story of Elijah and the widow is a powerful illustration of the law of reciprocity and the abundance that flows from spiritual trust. In this narrative, the prophet Elijah asks the widow for her last bit of food. Despite her dire circumstances, the widow places her trust in Elijah's promise and offers him what little she has. This act of faith and generosity triggers a miraculous response. Her supply of oil and flour does not run out, sustaining her and her family through a time of famine. This metaphysical lens shows us that when we give selflessly, even in our moments of need, we open ourselves to receive unexpected blessings. The story encourages us to trust in the flow of the universe and the reciprocal nature of giving and receiving. It teaches us that true abundance isn't about how much we have, but about our ability to trust and to contribute to the well-being of others, even when our resources seem scarce. Through this tale, we are inspired to look beyond our immediate circumstances and to act with faith. The narrative of Elijah and the widow invites us to consider how our acts of faith and generosity can not only transform our lives, but also create ripples of abundance that reach far beyond our own experience. It's a testament to the power of spiritual trust and the profound impact it can have on our lives. The wisdom of ancient metaphysical teachings holds timeless relevance, offering profound insights that can be applied to the challenges we face in our modern lives. These teachings encourage us to look within and recognize our connection to a larger spiritual reality. empowering us to navigate both personal and professional realms with greater awareness and purpose. By integrating principles such as the law of reciprocity, the strength of faith, and the importance of inner resilience, we can approach our daily tasks and long-term goals with a renewed perspective. For instance, the metaphorical battles of David with Goliath can inspire us to tackle our own professional challenges, no matter how daunting they may appear, with confidence and strategic thinking. Similarly, the patience and endurance of Job can provide us with the strength to persevere through personal trials and tribulations with grace and integrity. These ancient stories encourage us to cultivate a mindset of abundance and generosity, akin to the widow's act of sharing her last meal with Elijah. This can translate into a professional ethos of collaboration and a personal attitude of open-heartedness, enhancing our interactions and relationships. Through the lens of metaphysical interpretation, we discover that these ancient stories are not just about characters from long ago, but are reflections of ourselves today. They provide a scaffold for building a life that not only navigates, but thrives amidst the complexities of contemporary society. As we apply these age-old lessons, we find that our lives can be enriched with deeper meaning and a clearer sense of purpose, guiding us through the challenges of today with wisdom gleaned from the past. In exploring the metaphysical interpretations of biblical stories, it's crucial to recognize that these narratives can sometimes be misunderstood or misapplied. Such misinterpretations can lead to skewed perceptions of their meanings and implications. The essence of critical thinking in spiritual study involves questioning and exploring the deeper meanings behind the stories, rather than accepting them at face value or as literal events. For instance, viewing the story of Job solely as a tale of undeserved suffering misses the broader themes of faith, resilience, and divine justice. Similarly, interpreting the story of David and Goliath as just a historical battle overlooks its rich metaphysical implications about overcoming personal challenges. By encouraging a personal interpretation of these stories, we invite a more intimate and profound connection with their lessons. This approach fosters a deeper understanding that these narratives are not just about the characters and events they describe, but are reflections of universal truths about human nature and the spiritual journey. This critical engagement with biblical texts ensures that we do not just passively consume these stories, but actively integrate their wisdom into our lives. It helps us avoid the pitfalls of dogmatic interpretations and opens up a more inclusive and enriching exploration of spiritual teachings. Through thoughtful analysis and personal reflection, we can uncover the true wealth of guidance these ancient stories have to offer, applying their lessons in ways that are both meaningful and relevant to our modern lives. Integrating metaphysical teachings from the Bible into our daily lives enriches us with a deeper sense of purpose and connection. This integration involves adopting practices such as meditation, prayer, and reflection, which allow us to internalize and live out the profound lessons these ancient texts offer. Meditation can be a transformative practice in this journey. By meditating on stories like those of Elijah or David, we can find personal relevance and draw strength from their experiences. As we quiet our minds, we can better understand the underlying spiritual laws these stories illustrate, such as faith, courage, and resilience, applying these principles more consciously in our everyday decisions. Prayer is another powerful tool. It allows us to communicate our desires, fears, and gratitude to a higher power, reinforcing our lessons learned through these stories. Praying in the context of metaphysical teachings helps us to align our thoughts with our actions, fostering a life that truly reflects our spiritual beliefs. Reflection is equally important, serving as a mirror to our souls. Regularly reflecting on how well our actions align with metaphysical teachings can reveal new insights and areas for growth. Whether it's through journaling our thoughts and experiences or discussing them with others, reflection ensures that the lessons of biblical metaphysics are not just learned, but lived. By incorporating these practices into our routine, we allow the wisdom of ancient metaphysics to permeate our lives, guiding us through its challenges with grace and wisdom. This continual process of learning, practicing, and reflecting not only deepens our understanding, but also enhances our ability to navigate life with spiritual integrity and insight. The journey of spiritual growth and understanding is profoundly enriched when shared with a community. The collective exploration of metaphysical teachings from the Bible not only enhances individual understanding, but also fosters a supportive network that reinforces these spiritual insights. Community plays a vital role in this learning process. When we come together to discuss and look into biblical stories, we benefit from diverse perspectives that challenge and deepen our own interpretations. This shared learning environment encourages us to question, reflect, and integrate teachings more effectively than we might on our own. A spiritual support system within a community provides strength and encouragement during challenging times. Just as Elijah found sustenance through the widow's act of kindness, we too can find support and resilience within our spiritual communities. These relationships build a foundation of trust and mutual aid, which is essential for any long-term spiritual journey. In this collective setting, every question asked and every insight shared contributes to a richer, more dimensional understanding of spiritual teachings. Through workshops, study groups, or shared meditation sessions, we continually learn from each other and grow together. This dynamic interaction not only solidifies our own beliefs, but also creates a ripple effect, extending spiritual growth beyond individual boundaries to touch the lives of others within the community. By nurturing these connections, we ensure that our spiritual journey is not a solitary endeavor, but a shared voyage that enriches our collective consciousness. As we conclude our journey through the metaphysical interpretations of ancient biblical stories, we carry with us the profound insights and timeless wisdom these narratives provide. Each story, from the resilience of Job to the faith of David, offers unique lessons that are remarkably relevant to our modern lives. These teachings guide us in navigating the complexities of today's world with greater wisdom and understanding. I encourage you to continue exploring these metaphysical interpretations and to integrate these ancient lessons into your daily life. Whether through meditation, prayer, or community discussions, there is always more to uncover and learn. The path forward is enriched with the knowledge and spiritual insights that we've shared together. If you found value in this video and wish to look into the world of metaphysical teachings, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll join a community of learners who are committed to exploring spiritual growth and applying these timeless truths to achieve a more fulfilling life. Remember, every step you take on this path enriches not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. Let's continue this journey together, exploring deeper and reaching higher in the quest for spiritual understanding.